Lieutenant Commander Vex stood at attention in the recruitment office, watching the young human signing up for the Galactic Defense Force. The recruit's name tag read, J. Miller. Another naive Terran seeking glory among the stars, Vex assumed. Corporal, rank start, 6 rotation deployment minimum. The administrative drone announced, its mechanical voice echoing through the sterile chamber. Assigned to Strike Unit Gamma 7, combat operations expected. Miller nodded without hesitation. Understood, sir. Vex tilted his armored head. Humans possessed peculiar courage, but courage alone rarely preserved lives in deep space warfare. The Void Pirates had been raiding outer colonies for months, their ravenous vessels tearing through security like plasma through paper. 3 weeks later, Vex found himself squadron leader for Gamma 7's first mission. His crew consisted of 2 battle-hardened Cathar warriors, 1 nimble Dren scout, and Miller, the green human. Intel suggests pirate stronghold coordinates here, Vex indicated on the holographic display. Standard sweep and clear protocol, maintain formation discipline. The Cathar warriors growled approval. The Dren scout's tentacles danced nervously over his equipment. Miller simply checked his rifle's magazine and nodded. During jump transit, Vex observed the human closely. Miller spent time cleaning his gear, studying tactical manuals and conducting peculiar physical exercises. Unlike other species, humans seemed to thrive on preparation rather than instinct. Human Miller, Vex called. Your species holds unusual customs. Miller looked up from his push-ups. How so, Commander? You prepare extensively for combat scenarios most consider instinctual responses. A slight smile crossed Miller's features. My grandfather served in old Earth military. He taught me that proper preparation prevents poor performance. The drop into enemy territory went smoothly until the pirates activated hidden defense turrets. Plasma fire erupted across their landing zone. The Cathar warriors charged forward, roaring their battle cries. The Dren scout vanished into tactical camouflage. Miller took cover behind a metal container, returning fire with measured precision. Vex noticed the humans' movements held calculated deliberation rather than combat frenzy. Flanking positions established. The scout's voice crackled through comms. Cathar advance blocked, one warrior reported. Heavy resistance. Vex assessed the battlefield through his visor. Miller, status? Holding position, sir. Observing pattern in their suppressive fire. Patterns? Vex considered this. Pirates typically relied on overwhelming aggression rather than coordinated tactics. Elaborate, Corporal. They're rotating between firing positions every 12 seconds, sir. Same sequence, clockwork timing. Vex processed this information. Recommendation? Permission to advance during their reload window, Commander. Such tactical thinking from an inexperienced recruit surprised Vex. Granted. Team, suppressive fire in 5. Miller leads advance. When the pirates paused their barrage, Miller sprinted forward, reaching the next cover point precisely as enemy fire resumed. He repeated this pattern, drawing closer to the main position. What is the human doing? One Cathar warrior growled over comms. Adapting, Vex replied, fascinated. Miller had identified not just the pattern, but calculated the exact reload intervals. The Dren scout positioned himself for sabotage while Miller's disciplined advance drew attention. The Cathar warriors prepared for final assault. Miller reached optimal position and signaled. The coordinated attack collapsed the pirate defense in minutes. The mission concluded with minimal casualties, unlike previous raids against pirate strongholds. After mission debriefing, Vex approached Miller privately. Your tactical assessment proved invaluable, Corporal. Thank you, sir. Though I believe any soldier would have noticed eventually. Vex disagreed. Other species charge with fury or sneak with cunning. Humans observe, calculate, adapt. You transform into something between soldier and strategist. Miller shrugged modestly. We just try to think ahead, Commander. My grandfather called it tactical patience. Over subsequent missions, Vex witnessed this pattern repeatedly. Miller maintained equipment obsessively, studied enemy broadcasts, learned alien languages during downtime. But in combat, he demonstrated ruthless efficiency when necessary. During one engagement surrounded by raiders, Miller salvaged damaged enemy weapons, jury-rigged explosives from ship components, and coordinated escape routes while maintaining covering fire. The Cathar warriors began calling him Ghost Soldier for his ability to appear exactly where needed. 6 months into deployment, Vex recommended Miller for accelerated advancement. Command initially hesitated, citing human emotional instability. Vex submitted detailed performance reports, emphasizing Miller's unique balance of careful planning and decisive action. Humans possess killing efficiency, Vex wrote in his evaluation, but maintain moral constraints. Private Miller exemplifies this duality. He prepares for combat like a scientist but fights like a warrior. This combination makes him invaluable. Miller received promotion to sergeant within 12 months, unusual for any species, unprecedented for humans. His squad mates displayed absolute trust in his leadership, rare in diverse alien units. During Miller's promotion ceremony, Vex offered personal congratulations. Your species continues surprising us, Sergeant. Miller's expression held quiet pride. We're just doing our part, sir, though I appreciate the opportunity to serve. Vex understood now why humans proved so effective despite lacking specialized combat evolution. They approached warfare not as natural predators but as thinking beings who chose violence only when necessary, executing it with conscious intent rather than instinct. As Miller joined his new unit, Vex reflected on the paradox. Humans cultivated empathy and creativity, yet transformed into formidable warriors when required. They bonded with alien colleagues while maintaining lethal focus against enemies. Perhaps this duality explained human effectiveness. They weren't born killers like some species. They chose combat, prepared thoroughly, and applied intelligence to destruction when survival demanded it. This conscious warrior approach made them unpredictable and ultimately more dangerous to enemies. Miller disappeared into the corridor, ready for his next assignment. Vex suspected the human would continue, defying expectations, combining studied preparation with adaptable lethality, a killing device that somehow maintained humanity's peculiar moral compass. The galaxy might yet understand why Earth's children proved so effective among the stars. They weren't just soldiers, they were humans consciously choosing to defend others, bringing their species' unique blend of wisdom and warfare to bear against darkness. And that combination, Vex concluded, might be exactly what the universe needed.